Hey, what's up everyone? I am D-Man Extreme, and I am here to make a tutorial on how to install and use Mumble, because I find that a lot of people just don't really know how to do it. So, for this tutorial, I've actually uninstalled Mumble from my computer, just to give you guys like a full, complete setup of Mumble. Because I've noticed a lot of tutorials just like, oh, I already have it installed, here's how you do it. Like, no, I want to give you guys, like, the full, Mumble tutorial. So let me just wait for my Firefox to open up. Shouldn't take too long. Uh, Now, essentially what Mumble is, it's kind of like TeamSpeak, except for, I've had TeamSpeak before, and I find Mumble to be much more efficient than TeamSpeak is. So, yeah, there we go. So let me go over here. Step in Mumble. Now, notice there are several different uh, Mumble sites. You got this one, SourceForge, and you got Mumble.com. These two are actually uh, viruses. These ones, if you download these, install these, you will have an insane virus in your computer, probably. I think the virus actually steals your Steam password and account number. Not account number, your username, and it can basically delete everything in your inventory and cause a whole bunch of nastiness that you do not want to do. So you have to go to wiki.mumble.info, which is what I'm going to open up right here. And you will see, for some reason my computer is being laggy today, you will see this page right here. So you'll see, like, for uses, for administrators, for hosters, just go right down to download Mumble, pick your OS. This is going to be a tutorial on how to do it for Windows. So download the latest stable release, and it should begin downloading in just a minute here. There we go, save file. Alright, and go to show all downloads. I'm using Firefox for this just because I prefer Firefox, and Chrome lags me when I record for some weird reason. So yeah, and now we have my downloads folder right here. Just double click Mumble, their installer, click run. Preparing to install. Alright, welcome to Mumble setup. So basically, you just go through the setup wizard, hit next, agree to the terms of service, which no one actually ever reads these, or the end user license agreement. Now you just want to be installing the Mumble client, unless you actually want to run a Mumble server on your computer, which I don't actually know how to do. I have an external service that has a Mumble server up for me, so yeah. Next, and then click install. Now this is the easy part actually right here, is just installing the actual program. The harder part is to actually connect to a server. So we'll just wait for this to get on through. I'll be back in just a minute when the status is done here. So this right here takes about this can take anywhere from like 1 minute to 5 minutes. So we're actually going to click Start Mumble, and like when this is finished, and we're going to click Finish. We're going to close the Downloads folder, and there we go. We got Mumble installed successfully on our computer now. Generally, you don't see this favorite thing right here. You see public internet. You'll see this when you first open up Mumble, and it can be overwhelming to see all of these different Mumble servers, and just scrolling through all of them, like, wow, this is insane. Like, these are all the ones that are just in America. You got nfoservers.com. You basically got all these different Mumble servers. I think you can join any of these. A lot of them will have passwords on them, though, just because they're private. Though there are some, I think, for gamers is actually a public one that you can go right into. Now, you want to basically just click this little arrow here, and then click public internet, the arrow there, and go to favorites. Now when you're in favorites, you're going to want to click add new, and then you're going to want to put in all this information for the Mumble server, which is actually for the VIP Mumble server. Oh, I actually have to log into Steam. Alright, my mistake. I'll be right back when I log into Steam. Alright, and now that I am in Steam right here, I'm just going to go over to my profile. And generally speaking, a lot of clans have their own Mumble server. I think VG Gamers has their own Mumble server. I think I'm not entirely sure which clans have Mumble servers. I know a lot of them do though. So we can go over to VIP Lounge. Let me see, and you go over to discussions. You can go over to, let me see, right here. Go to the official VIP Mumble, and you will have the information for this Mumble server. Right here, you just copy this. Mumble right there. Now here's the thing with this right here is you gotta be careful. Whoopsie. Hit Control C. You can also do Control C, Control V if you didn't know that. You have to have vipmumble.member.netinfoservice.com, but a lot of people make this mistake. Is that sometimes there will be an HTTPS right before. I don't know why Chrome is opening. It will be an HTTPS before this address, and that will actually make it so you cannot connect to the server. And then you will put the port of the server in. The username, you can just put whatever you want. So I'm just going to put steak. And the label of the server doesn't really matter, actually. You can just name it, I don't know, the VIP Mumble. And you just hit OK. And this little connect button should be, like, it should show that you can get in. So I'm just going to hit connect.
Connected.
And there we go. Now I'm connected to our private Mumble server. Well, not really private because it does not have a password. Then you have business talk, private chat, the AFK
You
party.
were suppressed. You were
The AFK
unsuppressed.
party. The AFK party pretty much makes it so that you can just go AFK in the Mumble. So now there is actually an extra process which you have to go through, which is the audio wizard. And the audio wizard pretty much configurates your Mumble.
Okay.
This is an example of speak.
I'll just run through this real quick. Right?
This is an example of speak.
And you want to make
an
it
audio
so that
compression codec specifically tuned for the reproduction of human speech.
when this
This
little dot
an
is over
example
here,
of
and you hear it in
speech.
your
an audio
right ear,
compression
and
codec
this little dot is over
specifically
here, and you
tuned
hear it
for
in
the
your left ear, and it
reproduction
sounds
of
real good. That's basically what you want. Basically, the audio wizard configurates it so that you can hear the Mumble like optimally. So basically, it configurates your recordings and your headset or speaker setup so you can hear Mumble pretty good. Okay, so and that should be it for this tutorial, guys. I will see you all next time in the next VIP antics.